incredibly rapid changes that are occurring in the sphere of mobility. And so I want to ask you, what's coming at us next? Because Coney is the one who really has to stay ahead of that, so that as these changes arrive, there's a click box for you to click, that presents your app in a new way. So what's next in mobile?
Well, thank you for that. Unfortunately, I hope Hyatt doesn't find out they're not Apple and that we're talking about the largest hotel chain. Unfortunately, it's another one. But for us, in terms of mobility, if you look at us as a multi-channel platform that allows you to write applications, ones that go across all of these different devices and operating systems, if you look at mobility as a whole, and if you're watching it very carefully, you're noticing that in terms of application development and in terms of even to some degree management, it's starting to mature. And if some of you have seen management, it's starting to mature. And if some of you have seen Samsung just announced their numbers, and they're even showing a slowdown in mobile devices. So in terms of mobility as smartphones, you're starting to see a little bit of maturity happening there, and more convergence and consolidation is happening in the industry. For instance, AirWatch, who is here, just got bought yesterday or by VMware. You're seeing this starting to happen, which is signs of a maturing market in terms of mobile application development and smartphones. To answer your question, what does that mean? That doesn't mean mobility is dead. It means mobility expands to other types of devices. So phrases like the Internet of Things, Google's purchase of Nest, is showing you that devices that are not just mobile, but your cars, your refrigerators, at home thermometers, as you're seeing out there. These are the types of areas that mobile is now expanding to, and to build refrigerators, at home thermometers, as you're seeing out there. These are the types of areas that mobile is now expanding to, and to build applications for them. And a convergence of big data along with mobility is coming together, in which it's not just about having these Internet of Things producing great amounts of information, but having the ability to analyze that information in order to say, how does this benefit my business? So you have a thermometer. Does that allow me to do other types of things that will make my life better? So for instance, in the future, what you might see is, I'm at work, it's starting to rain, there's traffic, it's happening. All of my devices are recognizing that it's starting to rain, traffic will increase, therefore my TV programs when I get at home need to be DVR because I'm going to miss them. That kind of a world is approaching us. And where Coney would come in, or vendors like us, is being prepared for that, and being able to expand our horizon of our development platform to allow you to be ready for when those applications will be needed. Lastly, a part of this is, for us, we don't automatically start building applications for Glass, Google Glass, or Google Watch, or home automation systems. What we do is monitor the system, because if you'll notice, even in smartphones, in 2007, BlackBerry ruled the world. And it was enterprise, and it was in government everywhere. You guys had a BES server, and government had that. It wasn't until the B2C space with the iPhone in 2007 pushed the enterprise space. And that's exactly what we'll see in the future, is that these new devices and technology are going to come out will happen from the consumer side. And if the consumer side starts to press and say, this is popular, Glass is great, why can't I do my SAP application on Google Glass?